This lecture is on fundamental analysis. We'll start by defining fundamental analysis. Fundamental analysis is a method of measuring a security's intrinsic value by examining related economic and financial factors. Fundamental analysts study anything that can affect the security's values, from macroeconomic factors such as the state of the economy and the industry conditions to microeconomic factors like the effectiveness of the company's management. Key takeaways on fundamental analysis. Fundamental analysis is a method of determining a stock's real or fair market value. Fundamental analysts search for stocks that are currently trading at prices that are higher or lower than their real value. If the fair market value is higher than that of the market price, the stock is deemed to be undervalued and a buy recommendation is given. In contrast, technical analysts ignore the fundamentals in favor of studying the historical price trends of the stock. So, the economic calendar. There are many places to get real-time news events, but the most popular one is www.forexfactory.com. So you can get your news events, your Forex news events on this website called forexfactory.com, and this is what the interface looks like. Let's jump on Forex Factory so I can show you around and show you a few things you need to know on the website. Now, this is the Forex Factory website, and this is what you meet whenever you log into forexfactory.com. You would see a bunch of foreign currency pairs here, mostly the major currency pairs right here. This is really not important to you. What's important is this thing you see right here, the folders and the contents of the folders. So, what do these folders mean? These folders contain news events, and they show you the quality of the impact of these news events. So gray folders mean no impact in the market, so it doesn't move the market in any way, like bank holidays, for example. They are usually gray folders in the market. Yellow folders, on the other hand, mean low impact is expected from these news events, so they don't really move the market as much. The orange folders signify medium impact of the news. So medium impact is expected in the market, and you can see a little price movement from these news events. The major news events you should look out for are the red folders. These red folders are the high impact news events, and they really move the market a lot. So whenever there are high impact news events, the market tends to be very volatile, and as traders, we try as much as possible to avoid trading in situations or times like this because of the high volatility in the market. You can, when you're in this part of the forexfactory.com, you could also go to the filter section. If you don't want to see the low impact news, you could filter out the low impact news, the gray folders, yellow folders, and just leave the high impact news because those are the ones that move the market actually. You can also choose the event types you want to show on your news feed, and you can also show the currencies you want to be displayed on your news feed based on the currencies on your watch list or the currencies which you trade. So with that being said, I have explained the most important things you need to know about forexfactory.com, and we'll discuss this topic further in the mentorship. I'll show you a few more things you need to know, how to read news events, the actual news events when they are released, how to also trade using news events and fundamental analysis. There are strategies on that as well, which will be discussed in the mentorship. With that being said, we've come to the end of this lecture.